Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I've been playing a significant amount of Cyberpunk the last week, and I think I'm ready to give my thoughts and opinion on the game so far. Cyberpunk has been one of the most anticipated games of 2020. This is great for sales, but leaves the game super vulnerable to disappoint, and in most cases it does. All new games usually come with bugs and glitches, and some more than others. Cyberpunk is probably on the more side of things. First off, I think the game is great, even though there is a lot of bugs and glitches in it so far. I'm playing the game on PC on a Ryzen 9 3900X with a 3090 graphics card, and as of now I'm using a controller. So my experience may be different than others as I'm using a pretty good PC. I have heard that the last gen consoles is a nightmare to play on with game crashes and a hell of a lot more bugs and glitches, so I can understand that their experience would not be a good one. A couple things to note which can affect your experience as it did mine. After completing the main story mission, I did a money glitch, which I built up my bank to 24 million, which made it a hell of a lot easier to buy all the cars and upgrade my character. The plus side is that you can freely buy everything without having to think if you're wasting your cash or not. I am still going to do all the side missions and gig missions, so that was not a factor of fun for me. The other thing that I did that you really need to think about before doing, I did a perk and attributes glitch which allowed me to max out my upgrades. This has some consequences, such as the game is way too damn easy with your character having no stamina issues, as well as moving so damn fast. It's good because it allows you to navigate the map extremely quick, but makes engagements too easy, as AI enemies cannot keep up with you. I have always been a story type guy and never wanted a game to be super hard anyways, but this makes it super easy. I have moved my difficulty level to hard and thinking of increasing that one as well. Things that I found that made the game easier. Using the katana blade was way more effective than a gun, as guns seemed overly weak and took a lot of bullets to down an enemy at the beginning of the game. 2. Being stealth and not being noticed by enemies was a way better strategy than being detected and causing a shit show. 3. Using fast travel stations allows you to navigate the map extremely quick. 4. Getting the double jump cyberware is a great one to get so that you can navigate quickly everywhere. Putting all the bugs and glitches aside, there are things that I like about the game so far, such as the world. It's so big and vibrant with so much to explore in the open world game that it might actually take until 2077 to complete. Even though it's big, it is very easy to navigate through with vehicles at your command, as well as fast travel stations everywhere. And once you get the double jump cyberware, you are set to be able to navigate everywhere you want to go. I like the amount of vehicles you can acquire, albeit that I will only be using a handful once I get them. I really like that you could choose to enjoy the ride with characters and enjoy the scenery, or just skip the ride and get to your destination quickly. I like that there is music stations while you drive, which makes it more enjoyable to travel to your destination while you're in a vehicle. Also, you can choose which station fits your specific taste, which is great. It keeps you entertained and engaged in the game. I really like the main story mission, but wish it was a little longer, as it did not take long to finish. I really like that you can fast forward and rewind time so that you don't have to wait for timed missions to happen. I really enjoyed the roundup of characters that you meet along the way. I really got to know them and enjoyed working with them. I liked that you got to have some good conversation with them if you choose to, but were also able to skip that if you just wanted to get into some action. And now into some constructive criticism. The obvious elephant in the room, the bugs and glitches. It's game changing for most. Let's put aside the visual bugs as that has been beaten to death. As I'm on a beefy PC, I have not experienced crashes, but have had glitches where I could not move forward in the mission as the AI character got stuck, so I have to reload the checkpoint, which often had me redoing the whole mission, which is frustrating to say the least. So if you're on the last gen console and it crashes frequently, I can see how annoying that could be. Driving is not that great, and for me that has to do with the minimap being so small, and you not being able to see it so far ahead. It forces me to constantly look at the minimap and not enjoy my surroundings. I often miss my turnoffs and have to turn around, which causes me to wreck a lot. If I could see way ahead to see where the turnoffs were, it would be so much more enjoyable. I find the guns in the beginning of the game very weak. Maybe I'm missing something, but it feels like it takes forever to down guys, even the weaker ones, and even with headshots. Using the katana blade is the way to go, but I have been having some issues with it as of late. I'm getting this weird slowdown effect with it, but does not do any damage when I hit enemies, even though I'm hacking them a dozen times, forcing me to switch to another weapon. The only way to get this to stop is to restart the game. The AI enemy characters seem kinda dumb. I'm often sitting right in front of them and they are just looking around aimlessly. Don't get me wrong, I don't want them to be super difficult assassins, but having them at least fight back would be nice. Some of the side missions seem very short and kinda useless. I take out 2 or 3 dudes and the mission is over. This is a plus and a minus in my books. In one hand, it helps you grind out for cash and experience points, and the other, it just felt like a complete waste of time. The perk tree needs to be explained more, as a lot of them work together with one another. It is very complex and can seem very overwhelming with how many there actually is. When I first started playing, I didn't even touch that part of the game until the end of the main story, as I didn't want to waste points on things I didn't actually want. I think an option to get hints when you're stuck or lost would be great. I'm not talking about times where it shows exactly where to go. I'm talking about when you're in an area that is highlighted yellow and you need to just search. It can get really annoying to wander all over the place to just end up YouTubing where to go. If I could just press a button for the hint, that would be a nice addition. Often the game glitched out and I wasn't able to move ahead anyways, and that would have been nice to know instead of wasting 30 minutes of my life that I will never get back. So that is my opinion so far. If they can just iron out the stability part of the game, I honestly think people could enjoy it more. I myself have really enjoyed the game and really liking Night City and all the characters it has to offer. They have already released update patch 1.06, which at least shows us they are putting in some effort to fix the game. So hang tight, as it is just the beginning and there is still some hope for Cyberpunk 2077. So guys, what is your thoughts on the game? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by, and I shall see you guys in the next video.